All right, listen, man, check this out. If King Dre go on 10 dates, I'm going to hit at least 7 of them hoes. That's on everything I love. Why is that? Because I know how to scream. I'll make another video on that later. But I also know how to cook a bitch. Fellas, if you want to improve your close rate, if you want to get laid a lot more than you getting laid right now, you need to learn how to cook a bitch. What do I mean by cook a bitch? Let's get into this shit, right? So you guys have to understand that this shit is a process. When you meet a woman, it's a process. Just like in nature with animals, right? Yeah, you may see a dog go up to a female dog and start humping, or you see animals mating and they just humping and it seems like that. No, there's a process. They go through a mating ritual, a process. They attract each other. There's a little back and forth, a push and pull here, or the male does this, the female does this. It's the same thing in human life. You don't just walk up to a bitch, or you don't just slide in a bitch DMs and say, hey, I want to fuck you. Does that work? It does, but not enough, right? For it to be efficient. And I touch on that a lot more later. But this shit is a process. The same way animals do it is a process. When you meet chicks, you have to stew them. You have to learn how to cook them. It's a process. Don't just go slide in the DMs. Or a lot of guys tell you, just slide in the DMs and just say, tell her exactly what you want straight up front. In most cases, it does not work. Does it work? Like I say, does it work here and there? Yes, but not enough for it to be efficient. And you have to literally do that shit so much. You guys have to understand something. You guys have to understand something about women, right? They want their seductions, they want their interactions with men, and when they have sex and things like that, they want it to be as natural as possible. They want it to be natural. They don't want it to feel like a transaction or an appointment or work. They want their whole, from start to finish, to feel natural and just like it's supposed to happen, like they didn't have control over it. And you guys have to understand this is what I mean. Cook the bitch. You lead the interaction and make sex happen, not talk about sex, not be flirty about sex. Now, if she start doing it, yeah, if you find a little crack here and there to where you can slip a little joke in or slip a little flirt in, yeah, but you want to make the interaction as natural as possible, because this is what they fantasize with. This is what they want. Most women, right? Most women want some type of connection to the guy that they sleep with. That don't mean they want to make a guy wait 6 months, but they want to feel like they have some type of bond to the guy that they're having sex with. Most sane women, the majority of women, want to have a connection. It doesn't take a long time to build a connection. It don't take 5-6 days. It may take a conversation or two, an hour or two conversation, or it may take a date, but they want to feel like they have some sort of bond with the guy who they are attracted to before they sleep with him. It's not just this thing to where, you see a woman. Yes, of course, when a woman see a woman and you see her, you want to sleep with each other instantly, right? But like I said, there is a process for this type of shit to happen. And most women want this process to be as natural as possible. Now, a lot of guys say, and myself included, all women have a hoe phase. I'm a big proponent of, you got a past, when you look at your girl, you're going to have a past hoe, a current hoe, or a future hoe, right? So all women do have some type of hoe in them, right? Every last one of them. But that does not mean that every woman is operating in a hoe phase at the moment when you meet them. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Every woman, when you meet them, yes, they had a whole phase, they're in a whole phase, or they will go through a whole phase, maybe sometime in the near future, depending on what happens in their life. But does that mean they're operating in the whole phase at the moment? No. Women have boundaries and rules and shit, and they have discipline too. And like I said, they have a process. It's a process. It's not just a thing to where you excuse me, it's not just a thing to where in most cases, you know, you go up to a woman and say, hey, you know, I'm trying to fuck and blah, 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 blah. You don't do that, man. You can't do that. You have to cook them. You have to build the bond. You have to build the connection. It don't take that long. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of dating coaches tell you to bring up sex to let the woman know that you're interested. Bring up sex to let the woman know that you're interested. That's the mistake. That's a mistake. You come off creepy, even if they are attracted to you, because it's like, damn, bro, like it's on some creep shit. Now, if you this extremely high value celebrity type of guy, that's different. But let's be real, most of you guys are average guys, right? Most of you guys are not celebrities. Most people watching this or that's going to see this, or most guys in the world are not celebrities or high status millionaires. So that shit does not work. And although you may find, like I said in the beginning, although you may find a chick who's down, right? Every 100 females that you say that to, you may find a chick that's down. That's not being efficient, right? That's not being efficient. You want to cook the bitch. Keep that in your mind. Ingrain that in your mind. Cook the bitch. I didn't say take 2-3 months and be her girlfriend. I just said cook the bitch. My process is usually like this. I meet a chick. I talk to her on the phone for an hour. You know, putting my bid in, putting my game down. You know, establishing myself, and depending on the chick and her interest level, right? We either go on a date or they can come straight over to the crib, right? After a phone call or two, you know, for an hour or two each time. Not two. That's a little too long for me too. But you know, maybe an hour or the next time, maybe an hour, 30 minutes on FaceTime. And then we may go out to get some tacos, or may go out to, you know, have a walk or at the park or something like that and kick it and go back to the crib, or they just come straight over. In that time, and that's usually within a week of me first meeting her, it didn't take forever to build that and to make that natural connection that females are looking for to their mates. Women don't mate like we do. Yes, you have hoes, right? Yes, you have hoes who, when you go and you say, oh, I want to fuck you, they down for it. These women are either operating, you guys have to understand that the women who this work on, they're either operating in a hoe phase or they're somehow extremely vulnerable. But these women are outliers. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand that. You know, so basically that's my process. It's just, it don't really take too long. I meet a chick, I put my bid in, and within a week she smashed. I smashed most women by the second date, the majority of women. And like I say, if I go on a date with 10 women, I'm going to hit 7 of them. And that's off top, right? And another thing is, a lot of guys tell you that, oh, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. You gotta approach. Oh, you holler at, when you talk to 100 women, you go on a date with 30 and you may hit 2. That's, you know why? Because these guys are throwing shit at the wall and hoping it stick. The game is about being efficient, right? And they tell you, oh, you know, you get to the point because you waste time. Well, if you're talking to 100 women to get to 2, that's a waste of time. Just talking to 100 women when you can talk to 15 women and do it correctly and screen correctly and hit 10 of them, while it took you 100 tries to get 2. The game is about being efficient. Yes, there are guys out there with numbers like that. I have numbers like that. Like I said, number one, I know how to screen, and I'll make a video on that at another time. Number 2, I know how to cook, and I understand that women want some type of connection with the guy that they're attracted to before they sleep with them. It's not just a, hey, meet me for pizza. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to fuck. That don't work enough. It works, like I said, it works, but you got to talk to 200 women to do that. You understand what I'm saying? You screen a bitch and you cook her, and 7 times out of 10, you're gonna hit them. You understand what I'm saying? If you got your shit together, if you attractive and the woman's attracted to you. But it's not really a number. Yeah, everything is a numbers game. But the reason why guys are saying this, oh, you got to just talk to a bunch of women, talk to a bunch of women and let them know you waste time. You're wasting time. You waste time if you're trying to they call it the indirect route and shit like that. Oh, it wastes time. It's not a waste of time if you're being efficient. What's a waste of time is talking to 100 fucking women to only sleep with 2. That's a waste of fucking time. Be efficient. Learn how to screen. First, be attractive. You already know I'm the proponent of if nothing happens without attraction. Learn how to be attractive, learn how to screen, and learn how to cook a bitch. You understand? Understand that they want when they have sex, they want it to be natural. They fantasize about it. And it's also a process. They want it to feel natural. Oh, I was just so attracted to me. He said all the right words. He did all the right things and he swept me off my feet. Are you going to in your life, are you going to run into some chicks you see at the club or you see out of town and it's just straight pounding? Yes, but most of the women that you sleep with, unless this is your lifestyle to where you go in the clubs all the time or you traveling or you just high status celebrity, most of the women you sleep with, it ain't going to be that type of thing. Has it happened to me? Yes, I've hit several chicks from one night stands in clubs, just meet them, oh, what's up, you chop it up with a little bit, and even then you still got to build some type of connection, right? And build some type of fucking what's the word? I can't find a word. Build some type of connection or some type of bond, right? But it's quick. You're in the club, hey, what's up, blah 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 blah. You chop it up for a little bit, go get some breakfast, and you smash that same night. Of course that happens, but the majority of my bodies, that ain't where the majority of my bodies come from, right? Of course you're going to get vulnerable women who just divorced on Tinder. Of course you're going to get that and they're going to come straight over. But the majority of the time it's not going to go like that. And you're going to have to screen through 200 women to find that one slut or that one fucking vulnerable woman. You understand what I'm saying? But understand, learn how to cook the bitch, fellas. When you do this, you will improve your close rate drastically. You will improve your close rate drastically, and you will take your game to the next level, and you'll get laid a lot more, and you'll stop wasting your fucking time by throwing shit at the wall, hoping it stick. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, fellas, that ends that. This is your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you found value in the video, if you find value in the content, then make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh out the press. Y'all know my slogan, playerism is the antidote to feminism. Captain Saver Bro is here to save the day. Guys, go pick up both of my courses, Attraction 101, and go pick up How to Make a Woman Fall in Love with You. And I got a new course in the pipeline that's coming out called The Casual Lifestyle. I'm going to name it The Casual Lifestyle or something like that. But I'm going to basically teach you how to be the casual guy, how to get laid, like from start to finish, how to get laid, how to smash these hoes, and, step by step. So I'm bottling that up, and I'm going to package that in a course. I may do it like a class or a webinar. I don't know. I'm still deciding on that. But anyway, also, if you need coaching, then go to my website, www.kingdreism. I'm going to leave that on the screen, kingdreism.com to book me for coaching. You don't have to email me and try to chase me down through my emails no more. I got you. Also join my private Discord community and my private Facebook community. We at the Discord, I don't know how many members, but the Facebook community, we've grown to over 1,000 players in the player circle, chopping it up, over 1,000 of us. So let's keep this thing going. The link to those are in the description. But anyway, guys, again, I thank you guys for tuning in. This is none other than your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre, and I'm gone.